Donald Trump's billions are tumbling. And of course, the conspiracy theorists are out with lots and lots of theories. And we love a conspiracy theory. So let's have a look at what's happening with Donald Trump. Well, first of all, he was worth 2016 to 3.7 billion. He's now down to 2.4 billion. He's out of the Forbes 400 rich list, which in America is seen as being perhaps the best rich list of seeing who has actually really got wealth. And then you look at that particular figure. We know that Facebook shares this year, the biggest share was talking about Donald losing his money, but actually saying it was because he was looking after the US public. Okay, well, was he? Well, actually, it was. His investments were exactly in the wrong place when the virus appeared and we had the pandemic. He was invested into Manhattan property, into casinos, and into golf courses. Not the right place to be when lockdown started. Of course, we saw him actually fight lockdown and try and keep places open rather than lockdown. His investments, of course, have been affected by lockdown. He's got a debts now, they say, of $1 billion. Was Donald ever a great investor? Some say that when he inherited or took his father's money, and if he'd have just put it in a tracker fund, he'd have actually made more money than the investments that he's done. He certainly had a controversial life. And in fact, Alex Jones, the conspiracy theorist, says that Donald Trump is either ignorant or the most evil man that ever existed. Wow, that one is definitely a conspiracy. I'd actually personally say that Donald Trump believes his own publicity. And actually, he's good at publicity, but he believes too much of his own hype. That's my opinion. Well, what's yours? Would you vote for Donald Trump, or do you think he's yesterday's person and people really shouldn't be trusting this popularist, if I can get the word out right, politician? It seems to be the way the world went, with choosing politicians that were people that were popular. They weren't necessarily of the normal type of characteristic. Will that be the next round of elections when they come up? Or will we choose, as different countries, different types of leaders for the future? Of course, when investing money, don't put all your money into one sector. We always talk about it in the investment world. If you're invested in just some areas and then something unforeseen happens, then guess what? You get hit. Donald got hit. He's down to his last 2.4 billion, but don't rule him out. Okay, whilst I wouldn't vote for him to be the president, and I'm not American, so I don't get a vote, I wouldn't vote for him, but actually, I wouldn't bet against him actually accumulating money again in the future. Because there's one thing about Donald, even if he's controversial, actually, he goes from broke to super rich, and just seems to do it, and that's part of his lifestyle. Hit subscribe, hit like on a regular basis. I'll put out, in fact, every day, what's going on in the world and what it takes to be successful in life.